Hey, hi, and welcome. It's Megan here. Welcome back to another vlog. We're resetting for the new year, making our vision board, reflecting over 2023, setting goals, setting intentions, all that good stuff. So if you like these kind of videos, definitely give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Good morning. I got my iced coffee. My breakfast, I did just a spinach omelet with two little cuties on the side. I really wanted potatoes, but I ran out of potatoes. Sorry if there's stuff in the background. They're kind of doing construction nearby, and I have the window open because it feels really good outside, and I just want to let some fresh air in. It's finally time for the reflections of 2023. Here are my 2023 goals. I wrote them all here. So I'm just gonna look through them and see what I got really close to, what I achieved, all that good stuff. So I just went through and looked at it. Some of the goals, I did 23 goals for 2023. I feel like that was a bit much. I feel like sometimes when I do too many goals, I get overwhelmed, which is what happened. But one that I achieved, it says work out 4 days per week. I started counting like walking as working out for me. I feel like if I include like walking, like closing my rings and stuff like that, I did that almost every week for 4 days. I really did. And so I'm proud of myself for that. I did make some new friends. I don't hang out with them that much, but I made some new friends in a flight attendant training earlier this year. In parentheses, I put like especially content creators because I really want to make more content creator friends, but we're gonna have to move that to this year. Become a flight attendant. I did that. Moved to a new city / state. I did that. I moved from Birmingham, Alabama to Miami, Florida. I put like a new apartment with a view. I mean, it does have a view of like palm trees and other stuff. It's not like a cute view, and I do have a new apartment, so I'm gonna put that one on there. The ones that I almost hit, moving my body for 30 minutes daily. I feel like there were months in there where I did really well with that, so I was on the right track. One of my goals was to upload on YouTube at least once per week. Once I decided like towards the end of the year that I really wanted to like reignite YouTube and stuff, at one point posted one video every single week for like 3 months. And so for me, that's like significant because I've never done that. So I'm gonna say I did decently with that, okay? Reading 12 books, I didn't read 12 books. I wasn't like really tracking like my reading and stuff, but towards the end of the month, towards the end of the year, I did start to read more. So I definitely think if I stayed on track with like my current habit now that I'm doing of 20 minutes of reading, I definitely would have done that. Become conversational in Spanish. That was one of my goals for the year. Definitely not conversational, but I have learned a lot of new words. I'm starting to recognize things when people talk to me more, just because I'm exposed to Spanish a lot more now living in Miami, and even like at the airport, everybody speaks Spanish here. Create a hair regimen that works for my hair. I put this as almost because I did cut all my hair off, but I have noticed like now that my hair is like growing back and stuff, it's not shedding as much. Me and my mom talked about that. So I do feel like I'm on the right track. And then another one was become the healthiest version of myself physically and mentally. I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like I did that. You know, I said I didn't, but actually no, I feel like I did that because physically this is definitely the healthiest I've been in a while. Even when like since I've been like an adult, I would say this is the healthiest I've been. Mentally, I have gained like a lot of clarity this year and like getting more in control of my emotions and things like that. And so I would say I've achieved that goal. So, and the last one, I'll put like a little asterisk next to it, is lose 40 pounds. I lost 20 pounds, which I'm gonna be honest with you, me losing 20 pounds is a huge deal for me. I've been trying to lose weight for years and I've never been able to. So the fact that I actually lost half of the goal that I put, I'm giving myself that, okay? I'm giving myself that because that's a huge deal for me. I'm excited. I think I did pretty good with my goals, to especially not have been sitting down each month and thinking, okay, so these are the goals I had at the beginning of the year. Which ones are we focusing on this month? Which ones are, what are we doing daily to work towards the goals? I didn't do that this year. I said I was going to, and I didn't. It's okay though. Okay, so I just finished the questions in the reflecting. It basically is just what went well this year, what do I achieve, what didn't go well, what can I learn from it, that sort of thing, what do I want to take into the new year, that sort of thing. So I did that, and then as soon as I was done reflecting, I went ahead and wrote down my 2024 goals. I was gonna do them quarterly, but I think I want to do them by category instead. I don't think I usually do them by categories. So I did 5 categories. I did financial, career, personal, wellness, and fun. So just like I'll do one in each category. One of my financial goals is to start an emergency fund. So like 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. I used to have that, I don't now. So that's one of my goals. My career goal is find a new fulfilling career. And then I kind of put in parentheses fulfilling, what I mean by that. So for me, a fulfilling career would be I work at a company where I feel valued. I feel like I'm paid fairly. I feel like I'm making enough money for like my life. And there's room for growth and opportunity within the company, has good benefits. That's kind of what I mean as far as like fulfilling for me. One of my personal goals is to, I guess I could do 2 of those. Move to Atlanta, of course, because that's like what I talked about. I can be close to family, I can be closer to friends. So that's a big goal for me. And to make one new like content creator friend, like, because I don't have any content creator friends. I say it every year, but I make no effort to do it. Like, so that's a goal of mine this year, and I'm actually gonna do it this time. Wellness goals, one of them is to get to 135 pounds. So right now I think I'm like 158 the last time I weighed myself. So 135 pounds is what I want to get down to. I just felt a lot healthier at that weight. I like to be in that size. So that's just my personal thing. And then a fun goal is travel to a city or country that I've never been to. So it could be domestic, it could be international, just somewhere that I've never been to and really get to like experience it. I also wanted to do a word this year, but I can narrow it down to just one. So I chose 2 words. My words for this year are focus and consistency. I feel like to achieve all my goals, to achieve everything that I want out of life, I really need focus and I really need consistency. So that's why those are my focus words this year. So let me know down in the comments below any of your goals for 2024 if you feel like sharing, or your focus word or focus phrase for the year. Let me know. I'm really interested to see some of you guys' goals and focus words or a focus phrase. And I feel good. We're going into the new year. One of my plans this year to actually achieve my goals is to actually check in on a monthly basis for like where I am. I know like I always say that, but this time I'm actually gonna like put it into my calendar. This is the day, set reminders. I'm very much a reminder kind of calendar kind of person. I have reminders all on my phone to remember to do things. So I'm gonna put like a monthly reminder to like check in with my goals and things like that. And I'm hoping that like And also on that same day, that's when I'll like review my budget for the previous month, check in with my goals. Maybe I can make like a whole little monthly reset kind of thing, clean up, all that good stuff. Not necessarily filming it every time, unless that's something you guys would be interested in. I do see people, I do watch those videos that people do where they like reset for the month. So if you're interested in that, definitely let me know. But even if I don't like film it and share, that's something that I just want to incorporate into my life in order to help me achieve my goals. I just finished my vision board. This is the final look of it. So this is going to be the one that's going to be my iPad background and my laptop background. And then I used the same exact pictures and also did one for my phone. So I can show you guys that one too. So I just rearranged them in a way where I feel like it fits better on the phone. You can just resize it in Canva, but I like to make a separate one. It's kind of extra, I know, but that's what I like to do. So then this is the, oops, turn out. So that's the phone one. Obviously it won't be this big on my phone, but this is like, you see it's a rectangle, like kind of skinnier shape. So those are my vision boards. Basically, I thought about I went through and looked at all my goals, and then when I was looking at pictures on Pinterest and like Googling stuff, I thought to myself, what makes me think of this specific goal? So that's what all these photos are. And then there were a few extra ones that were just cute and I added them on here. But they don't necessarily have a specific goal to go with them. But yeah, I'm excited. Vision board is done. Let me know down in the comments below if you do a vision board. And if you do you like to do it digital, or do you like to do a like a physical like vision board? I actually just got called to go to work. I feel like I can't get anything done because they keep calling me to go to work, which makes sense. I know it sounds crazy, but like for the month of December, they didn't call me like hardly at all. And then like towards the end going into the new year, it's like I've literally been called every time I've been scheduled to work since like right before the new year. So since like the 27th. And so that's why I'm late posting the Glow Up Diaries 3 and this one. I'm playing catch up. This is why I'm just now doing the reset today. So I don't know. I just feel like this job is so chaotic for me. And so it makes my life chaotic because I'm constantly trying to fit stuff around my schedule. But then it's like, I don't always know exactly when I'm working or what time or how long. And then I'm exhausted usually afterwards. So it's fine. Alrighty, so I'm about to make my smoothies now. I have some spring mix and some actual spinach. I've got the rest of this Protein Plus Greens vanilla protein powder from the brand Garden of Life. I've got some chia seeds. I've got 2 lemons, and then I got some frozen fruit. This is the mixed fruit blend. It's got pineapples, strawberries, mangoes, and peaches. I want the smoothies to be green. I use like the light fruit. And then when I don't really care what it looks like, I'll use like the berries. That's when you get like more of a purple smoothie. And then here are my Trader Joe's smoothie containers that I've saved and cleaned already. So I'm about to just make a smoothie now. Okay, so I put my uniform on. I only have like a couple of minutes. I need to leave like right now. I just like to get a big gallon size bag to do the smoothies, and then this little ice pack to keep them cold. I'm just gonna put 2 in here, and I'm gonna drink the other one right now because I didn't have time to make my salad for lunch. Okay, so these are my 2 smoothies, and then I just put this whole thing in like my carry-on bag. I already have 2 bags, so my suitcase and my carry-on bag, so I don't like to bring a separate lunchbox too. Some people do. It's not me. I can't do that. Good morning. I'm just brewing my mushroom coffee right now. It's the sound in the background. I'm in Newark, New Jersey. I'll continue on with the rest of my reset later. All right, I finally got dressed and now I'm about to work on my data analytics certification course. Previously I was doing like a digital marketing like free course, but then I started looking back at my past like work experience, and when the job I had the longest, I worked as an operations specialist, and we did a lot with like SQL and data and stuff like that. Not to the extent of like a data analyst, but I'm very familiar with those programs. And so I was looking at like jobs and careers and stuff, and I keep seeing like data analyst jobs, and sometimes they want like just you to be familiar with like SQL and like Excel and Google Sheets and all that stuff. And then of course there's always those ones that want like a ton of experience. But with this course, it's like through Google and like the brand Coursera, so it gives you access once you finish the certification to like jobs and stuff. So I don't know how legit it is, but that's the course I've been doing recently. I feel like that would be something I can get into, because then once I have the certification, I also have previous work experience where I actually used some of the tools like Tableau and SQL and Excel, Google Sheets, stuff like that in an actual role. So I think that would be, maybe I'd have an easier time getting a job in that than like trying to move into marketing and stuff or social media. I don't know though. This is just where I am right now. It's not a done deal, but that's what I'm working on right now. Hey guys, so it's a couple of days later now. While I was on one of my layovers, I was thinking about how I wanted to have my goals in a digital format. So I went ahead and put them in my Notion in a kind of vision board goal kind of thing. It's a template that's already in Notion. So I just typed in like vision board or like goals or something like that, and I found a template that was already in Notion. And so let me screen record so you guys can see it. Here is just the goals. So at the top I have my vision board, and then when I scroll you can see all the goals, and each individual goal has like a photo attached to it. I really like this because it allows me to kind of reflect over the goals. And then also right here towards the bottom, this is just like a list of all the goals. And I have like fun, career, financial, and personal, and wellness. So it's all the goals that I showed you guys earlier, but I just wanted them in a digital format so I can review them when I'm on the go as well. So I just wanted to mention that. That is kind of the last thing I'm going to be doing. I was really hoping to kind of get some other things organized. Like I really wanted to be more intentional this year about social media being a business for me. I like to think of it as like a hobby and something fun, and it's definitely that, but I also want to, you know, get the most out of it that I can. Like it's always so interesting to me when I see some people and they're like, from their social media they made like 100K, and I'm just like, that's crazy. Or they made more than that. They made like more than their full-time salary. And like this year I want to make it a goal to make like my full-time salary. My full-time salary as a flight attendant right now is really not like, It's not that much. I'm struggling, but it's fine. And so I feel like that's one of the goals, one of my financial goals. And so I feel like in doing that, I want to set like business goals quarterly. I really want to be strategic and come up with like an actual plan. And that was some stuff I wanted to do like in this video. But honestly, you guys, like I'm tired. I have other things that I really need to get done. And so creating like the business goals, I will have to do that another day. I also wanted to come up with like routines to make my life a little less chaotic. Last year, my life was chaotic every single day. It's been a struggle. Waking up in the morning, going to work, it's a struggle. Posting, it's just, everything was a struggle. And I think it's because I let the chaos of my job consume me. And definitely being a flight attendant is definitely a lifestyle. It is not just a job, it's a lifestyle. It changes your lifestyle completely, and not just financially. Like, it changes your lifestyle. Like, it's hard to have a consistent morning routine. It's hard to have just consistent routines at all, because you work at different times, different days, different time zones. Nothing about it is consistent. The amount of hours you work on a certain day compared to the next day, nothing is consistent. And so I really wanted to start trying to add consistency into my life where I can. And I wanted to kind of sit down and organize kind of what I wanted those like routines and things to look like. I'm gonna have to do that another day too, okay? Because I'm just, like I said, chaos. I've been working the last few days, and honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm trying to push through. Like, I'm on my glow up journey. Like, I'm trying to become the best version of myself. I think this is episode, what, 5? 4? I don't know. Here, look, I wrote it down somewhere. This is 4. This is episode 4. And then tomorrow or later this week, I'll film episode 5. But you guys, like, it's been so hard trying to create routines and be consistent and like take control of my life when there's so much in my life that's not in my control, like my schedule and when I do things. And so I don't know. I'm really trying to do my best. And, you know, I watch other people's like reset videos, and I feel like they're doing the most. They're deep cleaning. They're coming up with all their goals and routines. They're doing the most. They wake up at 5 a.m. and like, they just did a whole bunch of stuff in their routine, even if it's a couple of days. But it's just like, I'm not like those people, you know? I have a different job than those people. I have a different lifestyle than those people. I am just different. Everyone is different. And I can't compare myself to other people. And I have to just do what is best for me. And that is also something I'm working on this year, is like taking control of my life and me and doing what is best for me. Not what I think someone wants me to do, or what it looks like someone else is doing, or what I think my parents want me to do. I have to do what is best for me. And I realized I do not thrive in chaos. So some things have to change, and they will be changing this year, because I can't thrive in chaos. I can't do this. And so I think that's enough for this video. Sorry it was a little chaotic. Definitely let me know down in the comments below how you're feeling about this new year, 2024, your word for this year, a goal or something that you feel comfortable sharing with me. Let me know if you have like different routines that you're trying to stick to in the new year, all that stuff, you know. Let's chat it up in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.